Imagine this. Centuries-old vampires struggling with mundane problems like rent, roommates, and modern technology. That's the hilarious world of What We Do in the Shadows*, a mockumentary film that takes a bite out of the vampire genre with its unique blend of humor, horror, and heart. Directed by Taika Waititi and Jemaine Clement, this 2014 cult hit offers an entirely fresh take on supernatural storytelling, mixing everyday struggles with the ageless charm and quirks of undead characters. The plot centers on 4 vampire roommates living in Wellington, New Zealand. There's Viago, the well-mannered 379-year-old vampire who tries to keep the house in order. Vladislav, a 862-year-old former tyrant with a complicated love life. Deacon, the rebellious, young vampire of the group at 183 years old. And Peter, an ancient Nosferatu-like vampire who rarely leaves his stone coffin. This ragtag group faces typical roommate issues like chore schedules, arguments over household duties, and navigating the difficulties of their eternal existence. The movie is shot in a mockumentary style, with the characters directly addressing the camera crew. This format adds an extra layer of comedy, as these vampires candidly share their thoughts on everything from feeding habits to the challenges of living with humans in the 21st century. One of the most entertaining aspects is watching these creatures of the night fumble with technology. Viago's struggles with social media or Vladislav's issues with hypnotizing people who have strong minds. The conflict heats up when a newly turned vampire, Nick, is introduced to the group. Nick, a former victim of Peter, becomes an awkward addition to the household. His best friend, Stu, a human, also becomes a favorite among the vampires, teaching them how to use modern gadgets like computers and smartphones. Stu's innocence and obliviousness to the danger around him adds an extra layer of charm to the movie. What makes What We Do in the Shadows stand out is its balance of humor and horror. The filmmakers, who both star in the film as Viago and Vladislav, have a deep love for vampire lore. They sprinkle clever references throughout the movie, nodding to classic films like Bram Stoker's Dracula and Interview with the Vampire, while simultaneously poking fun at them. Even with all the laughs, there are still moments that tap into the eerie and unsettling aspects of being a vampire. The film's success can be credited to the sharp writing, the strong performances, and the distinctive New Zealand humor. The deadpan delivery, awkward pauses, and low-budget effects only add to the film's charm. What started as a small indie production blossomed into a cult favorite, spawning a hit television series in 2019 and expanding into a broader franchise that includes spin-offs like Wellington Paranormal. Ultimately, What We Do in the Shadows is more than just a comedy. It's a refreshing satire that deconstructs vampire mythology while giving us characters who, despite their supernatural nature, feel relatable in their everyday dilemmas. It's a film that proves even the undead can struggle with modern life, and sometimes, the scariest part of eternity is simply trying to get along with your roommates. $.